Hello, everybody. This is Casey Doherty with Sailing Vessel Seawolf. I apologize for the microphone today. It's definitely a little windy out. We're currently about 2 weeks into the journey. It's July 13th. We're motoring north in Lewis Channel. The wind's on our nose, and we can't really tack in this narrow area. But since we're about 2 weeks in, I wanted to give a quick update on how things are going. As a reminder, we have both Jasmine and Kurt on board, and they've both been extremely helpful in the way they've approached things. Neither of them have lots of sailing experience, and I'll get back to that in a moment because it's been a learning experience for me. But things have been great. We've seen whales. We've had incredible experiences. We're still sort of on the hunt for more kelp. We've seen a couple areas for kelp for Jasmine in her photographs and her paintings, but we're looking for more. And we're still optimistic that we're going to hit that. So I can't complain too much. It's truly gorgeous out here. This is wonderful. Since we're 2 weeks in, that's about 25% of the way through the trip, I wanted to give a quick update on my thoughts, how things are going. Overall, they're good, but there have been some things that I have learned. I suppose most importantly, I have learned that certainly for offshore passages or areas where I need to be really dependent on other people, I either need some more time to train them on sailing, or I need to bring somebody on board who already is a very good sailor. It's just one of those things where either my inefficiency in training or just the ability to understand the boat and systems is enough that it's not easy to pick up. So I think that's going to impact my recruiting as I go forward a little bit and how I approach cruises. Second thing that is kind of tough is that I had originally planned after this voyage to head down from Seattle to San Diego pretty quickly, but we have a super El Nino, and super El Nino is going to change some of the weather patterns we expect to see. I don't want to get stuck out there down in San Diego or Baja in conditions that I don't think will be comfortable for people. Catamaran is really a great broad reach or downwind boat, and it's not so great for upwind passages, and I tend to keep it fairly heavily laden. I have lots of gear on board, so it's not overpowered. So anyway, I need good winds in the right direction, and so I need to give some thought to that. Let's see, I think as I mentioned before, in Lewis Channel, we had a gorgeous view of Taker Arm and the waterfall earlier today. We're now motoring toward Yakulta and Dent Rapids. We're probably going to head towards Shoal Bay for the evening, or head down to perhaps Nantucket Bay for trying to find some of that elusive kelp. Let's see. Other things that I've learned. I'm working. So as I work and I'm going along, I'm spending at least a couple hours a day on that, and between trying to handle the boat, watch over things, deal with my own issues, food, logistics, and work, it's taking up a lot of my time. And I think that was to be expected, but it definitely has an impact on the overall trip and the way that I approach things. Secondarily, I had expected that I'd have projects along the way, and I have a broken water maker. One of the water storage containers isn't working. I have I think I last checked, I have a list of 182 items. Now, many of them have been completed, but I probably still have another 70 items plus that I want to do before I headed offshore. And I really doubt that I'm going to be able to wrap those up before heading off. So one of the, I think, the takeaways for me is trying to figure out how do I approach this going forward, keeping everybody safe and making sure it's fun and it actually meets my overall goals. Another piece, I suppose, worth mentioning, my parents came and visited. That was great. Also, originally I had planned to have Domino on board, and Domino was here for a while, but we ended up taking her in she started limping, and we took her in for an emergency x-ray, and found that she has an ACL tear and some other issues, so that's sad. I really want to do this trip with her, and that's going to change the philosophy moving forward, because Sarah is now at home just taking care of Domino, and that's impacting her summer as well. So anyway, more to come, but again, this is gorgeous. I can't complain too much, and I really didn't expect everything to go perfectly. So part of this is me sort of rolling and adapting as we go along. So I'm going to finish with some view of this gorgeous area that we're motoring to. We're not sailing because we can't really tack in this upwind area, but here we go. Here's the view. What's not to love about that? Anyway, that's it for now from Sailing Vessel Seawolf.